Let's send it back upstairs to the gang.
Rick.
Yes, we want Rick. So specifically, where is he in the building?
He's doing something for you too?
No, I'm for Lauren.
Oh, I just want to know where he is in the building.
Lauren, he asked to keep his
we don't have a beeper on him,
secret
Laura.
from you.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. You know, I'm not potential stalker material here. Well, okay. Well, there was that little incident, but other than
There's
that.
a restraining order, Lauren.
Yeah, that's not little.
We're not allowed to tell you where he is.
Hey, Hurricane Irene, the latest lady causing trouble.
Wow.
Hey there.
Rick Springfield's here, and he did the wisest move yet of any guest. He bought his own coffee. He came here with his own coffee. There's a
Rick's
man.
Brew.
No, did he?
Yeah, he had Starbucks with him. And he also
I've had better coffee than that.
Oh, but it's more expensive at Starbucks.
Well, that's true, but I've had better coffee. I
doing
brought
a little
it.
sound check back there, so
Yeah.
he's getting ready in the next
That was nice
hour.
of Rick to leave his amp on.
But now,
Right now.
now it's time to check in with Mancow on the air, Q101 in Chicago.
Look at that.
And Lauren Green, get ready.
Rick Springfield is here. He's got a new CD out. He's from Australia, and he wears lots of nice exotic jewelry.
He does?
Maybe.
And he's calling Mancow as we speak.
Building communications networks.
Listen to your phone calls.
Let's head down and see how Lauren Green looks, knowing that Rick Springfield is about to take the stage here at Fox and Friends.
She whipped off that drool bib she had on.
I changed my shoes. Maybe I should have kept the flats on. What do you think?
No, he's a tall guy.
Okay.
Take
That's
it away,
what they
Lauren.
all say.
This is your Rick Springfield audition.
Good morning, everyone. Hurricane Irene. I will have more at the bottom of the hour, but let's send it back upstairs to... Oh, my God.
Hi, Lauren. How are you?
I am up there in a matter of 30 seconds.
We're locking the door.
No, you're not locking
We
it.
are locking
I have
the door.
key.
Come on,
Call
baby.
security.
I'll be up there. Well, we'll see you. We got a date. All right. Thank you very much.
Wow. Well, no surprise now. Rick Springfield joins us.
Now that all of her credibility is lost.
News people as human beings, right?
Hey, I have one quick little story.
Oh, sorry. Okay,
you mind if
sure.
I
no,
do this?
not at all.
Well, first ask Rick if he minds.
Rick,
I'd love to hear it. You kidding?
it's about false pregnancies
Okay.
and dogs.
Okay.
You know, false pregnancy is not that unusual for dogs, but phony ones are. And apparently this Florida dog thinks she gave birth to 3 baby bells. And when they ring, she apparently thinks they're crying for her. So she runs to take care of them. That's bad news for the dog owners who need the phones for their business.
Oh, she dropped the baby.
Gives the new meaning to the word sick puppy.
Isn't it?
Wow, Rick Springfield, the new co-host. Nicely done.
Yeah, Bill, would you take your exit now?
I'm gone.
Hey, Rick, I know you're from Australia.
Forgive
Mind
me,
if
it's a coffee.
You've been really milking that,
My
by the way. You've had
coffee's
that for an
better.
hour.
That's right, baby.
You've got to try my
You
coffee.
kidding? I don't. It's 5 o'clock in the morning for me in L.A.
Now,
Leaving
Kenny
early.
G owns stock in Starbucks. Do you own stock in Starbucks?
No, I don't. But I figure if I have it on TV and shows enough, they're going to finally say, okay, we'll give you free ones for life.
And by the way, can I say you're a much better singer than Kenny G?
And Nancy Kerrigan.
Wow.
Yes.
There you go. I don't know how to take that.
All right, Rick, stick around if you will. You
Right.
can't leave. We're locking the door.
It was to keep Lauren out.
I have too.
No,
Not yet, not yet.
She's not here yet. Stay with us. We're talking about words to add to the English dictionary.
And we're talking to Rick Springfield. That's it.
Okay, I'll go with that.
That's it.
Okay.
We are
Kiss him.
back.
Kiss him. Oh!
He's married. You can't do that.
Oh, yes. But you can meet him, and you can show your glee with his...
Oh,
Yes, you
baby.
can.
Wow.
Okay.
Hey, Lauren. Lauren.
And I got lipstick and makeup on.
Lauren, do you want to co-host the rest of the show, and I'll go do the 8:30 news?
Oh, that's okay. We'll get a call from upstairs. How long do you think it will take?
My seat is right next to him. All right, I made
Okay.
the offer. Hey, Lisa's actually on the phone right now, and she has a Rick Springfield story and
You're
an
kidding.
encounter. Lisa, you're on the air.
Morning.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, I had gone to a Rick Springfield concert. I was in high school, and my friend Lisa and I went. It was at Great Adventure, New Jersey, and
Oh, I remember that.
yeah, it was very, very crowded and very hot, and we kind of got pushed up to the front of the stage, and I just started, I don't know if I passed out, like, completely, but just kind of started losing it a little bit, and there was a big guard in front of me, and he just kind of picked me up and grabbed me and put me under the stage to the back and threw me on this cot, and I just kind of
Where's this
waited
heading?
there with all these other women.
Oh, all the other women who passed out?
So is that considered a good time?
I'm sorry?
Is that considered a good time? I went to a Rick
Oh, it was a
Springfield
great time.
and I
It was a
lost
great
consciousness.
time.
Kind of like throwing up at a party. It's kind of,
It was a great time because the concert was ending, and he came backstage and just kind of ran by right in front of me, so I got very close to him.
Wow.
I sweated on you.
Like a smelling salt. She was up in no time.
How do you react when people react that way around you? I mean, people are in awe of you. We've been talking about there's a buzz
pass
around the
out.
studio.
Well, because, you were just like this all-encompassing presence.
Well,
you
I
were
mean,
on
I was a
General
kid
Hospital.
there were musicians and that I grew up with that when I met Paul McCartney, I was stupid. It was and it was. I understand when you grow up with someone's music, it's very, very powerful because there's nothing. I mean, you think of a movie, you don't think of where you don't know. It doesn't remind you of a place or a time necessarily, but you hear a song,
Yeah.
and you're instantly there because music hits you in a place that nothing else does. And so
Right.
it's very powerful. And I feel it too, and I see my kids going through it now too.
How old are they?
13 and 10.
Are they in awe of you?
No, they make big time fun of me. But they're like big Korn fans. I did a show, actually, a TV show recently, where one of the guys from Korn had an acting part in it, and I took them down to meet this guy from Korn.
Do we have that phone line
Great.
still open?
Yeah, I think we do.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
And they were freaking. They were absolutely freaking. It was like meeting the Beatles too.
Wow.
Mine are still little and are very into Barney and things right now, so I haven't hit
Okay,
that
Lisa,
yet.
if you want, you could toss the break in a little while. Okay. All right, in Ohio, Kaylee's there. Well, no,
You guys are so cruel.
well, no, we didn't know that she was still with us.
Or was that Kaylee or still Lisa? Oh, that was Kaylee.
Lisa.
Oh, wait, where?
That was
Excuse
Lisa.
me.
Okay. Where's Edie going?
Well, because when Lauren was up here, I'm getting these off-camera gestures from Mr. Murdoch.
Oh.
Let me
Lauren
guess.
started,
Oh,
she got
A
all
little
of her
drool
makeup.
on Rick?
Yeah.
Oh, makeup. All right.
Okay.
now this
I
is
hate
service.
doing this,
Yeah, this
really.
is tremendous.
I hate doing this.
I think the makeup's gone, Edie.
Okay, sorry.
Is there a word for that in the dictionary? I think it's called fawning. Hey, Kaylee, are you
Sexual
there?
harassment now.
Yeah, sexual.
Yeah, if you could sue her, we need the publicity.
Guilty.
Oh, stop.
All right.
Kaylee has a word for us that she thinks should be in the dictionary.
Okay, you judge whether you think it's a good word or not, all right? Rick?
If it's a real word,
If you think it's a good
no,
word
if
to add.
she wants to add it to the dictionary.
Kaylee, what is it?
Hypersexual?
What's that?
Hypersexual.
What's the definition?
Very sexual, full of ideas.
Wow, that's a stretch.
actually, no, I have a song actually called with the word hypersexual in it.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Psychoactive.
It's called psychoactive. Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
We
And
need
how
to
do you
send her a
define it,
bumper
Rick?
sticker.
How do I define it?
Hypersexual. How do you define it?
Are you hypersexual?
That's what we're trying to get.
There are times. Yeah, I mean, it kind of goes like this, but yeah, the hypersexual and like dormant, and it kind of.
But is that you or is that your wife?
What's that?
Is that you or your wife? Because all the guys here say that it's always the wife.
My
that
wife is
changed.
kind of hypersexual and dormant. My wife's kind of like.
Really?
Wow.
And that's what. And that's how you get a Rick Springfield. You've got to have that kind of incline to get a Rick Springfield.
Got a serious incline.
Yeah.
And thankfully, she's in the air on the way to New York at the moment, so she won't see this.
And you rip cable out of the house,
Right.
so she
Yeah.
doesn't get that. Yeah.
Having a Springfield, so now we have another new word.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful.
Wow,
Hey,
okay.
you know, Rick, we never found out why you took off for 10 years.
Yeah, why'd you quit?
To raise my kids. My first son was born in '85, the second one in '89, and I was burned out through touring. I mean, I've been touring for like 6-7 years, and I've been absolutely constant. So I just had to take time off and figure out what I wanted to do because I was pretty lost at that point.
Well, you're
emotionally.
What's the moment that makes you want to come back and do that? Because you're touring now.
Well, my wife said, get the hell out of the house and get a real job. So, it
Hit a
was the
dormant
music.
spot, did you?
The music was really what brought me out because I consider myself a writer before anything. I mean, I just kind of sing by default because no one else would record my songs originally. So when I had enough songs, I felt like it was the right time to do an album. I just didn't. Time gets away from you when you're living, you know. And I was living with my my family, and before I realized it was 10 years before I'd had an album
Your
out.
kids will tell you, no album, CD.
Yeah.
The new CD is called Karma.
They've never even seen Black Plastic. Actually, I got a Beatles collection CD, right, a couple of years ago, and there was a promotional 45 single in there.
And they said, what the heck's that?
My wife pulled it out, and my eldest son said, why is it so big?
That CD's
That used to be the small one.
Hey, Rick, stick around. You brought your stuff. We're going to see you perform and also take some more calls. Don't go away.
And Mark Summers coming up. Back in throughout the day. Just ahead on Fox and Friends, 80s heartthrob Rick Springfield is back, and he's got new CD out for the 90s. He is here with us. You're going to get to hear a little bit of it. Stay with us, Fox and Friends.
In 19 seconds, it'll be 34 minutes from the top of the hour. How's that?
15 seconds.
Rick Springfield is warming up in the background, squatting down. You can't quite see him, but you'll have to understand that
Mike
he's
Y'all
gonna
can
be
stand up. It
perfect
doesn't
tune.
matter.
He's his own roadie.
They've been here since 4 in the morning tuning up. You know,
It's your show. You just do what you feel like. Thank you.
Thank you.
baby, it's like you're in the band.
Wow.
Hey, we just saw
like
that Hurricane Irene is causing some trouble in Florida. Let's toss to Lauren for that, even though it says Brian. I was going to lead into that. All right, hey, Lauren, go down for the news. Take it away.
Thank
and then
you very
come
much,
up
Brian.
and keep in mind Rick Springfield will be performing in a short time.
I understand. We'll get you. We'll just get through this real quick. As Brian was just talking about, we just...
Sunday. Back to you guys.
Tony, it's a good show, but we have Rick Springfield, okay? You don't. That's all I can tell you.
Great show, though. Catch it. Fox News Sunday. Coming up, Rick Springfield warming up.
Boom.
Stay with us. Add to the dictionary. This one coming in from Bev Deach. She says, lactomangulation, manhandling the open here spout on a milk container so badly that one has to resort to the illegal side. Like it.
Hey, let's go to the phones and talk to Doug in Texas. Doug, good morning.
Edie,
Hey.
what is up, sweetheart?
Well, hello.
You know what my word for the dictionary is?
What?
Shagadelic, baby.
Oh, really?
Okay.
You know why?
I'm not sure I want to on morning television.
Why? It has nothing to do with the men around you.
Oh, does it have to do with any other men?
No, it's because you're so pretty.
Oh, thank you very much.
And I
Well, Steve would say Purdy.
Party.
Yeah.
I am a...
We come back, this really talented guy will be playing live, and we'll be talking to him. Don't
Stay
go
with
away.
us.
Screaming, I feel like Mr. Kramer. It all starts at 7 a.m. Eastern on Fox and Friends. Don't miss it. Coming up this weekend. It's a little crazy.
It is crazy.
We piped the music through Rick Springfield's stuff.
No.
That's nutty.
Now listen, Rick.
We're not getting our deposit back. All right.
Okay. We've got a
Security
Stump the
deposit is
Star. Have you ever
gone.
played at one of these Stump the Star games?
Stump the Star games.
Yeah.
Yeah. You being
You're
the
the star. We stump. Okay.
All right.
Stump, Brian.
All right, we got a lot of Yankees outside the windows. A lot of Yankee fans, very few Mets fans. We want to find out more about you, and Rick, this is the way we do it. First question, this is a little bit about your background, your acting background. Who was Noah, your General Hospital person, first romantic partner on the show?
Bobby Spencer.
Bobby Spencer, is that correct?
Yay!
It's absolutely
He
correct.
doesn't forget the women in his life.
Number 2, Edie.
Okay. What did Bobby do to gain your affection?
In General Hospital, of course.
What worked?
On the set, in the storyline.
French kissing?
No. Let me give you a clue.
What? Close her eyes?
No.
She faked blindness.
Did she?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm looking at the answer.
Do you watch the show, Rick? And wait, one more question.
Which one's the last one?
Your ex-wife, Julianne Phillips,
Yeah.
starred in what movie?
I remember that.
Your ex-wife, Julianne Phillips, starred in what? Oh, this is Bruce Springsteen.
What?
I'm sorry. That's a problem.
My name is Rick. I'm going to stick it to you, babe.
Okay.
All right.
Tell us about the song you're going to play and the CD, of course, called Karma.
Right. Doing Smokey Joe's. Smokey Joe's, yeah, there it is, my stupid dog on the front.
Is that your dog?
What is it with this guy and dogs? Yes.
What's the dog's name?
Scooby. Well, it's really Gulmer, but we call him.
You're about to give us a sample of your new music, but what's changed in 10 years about Rick? You're a deeper, more thoughtful man, you're a more mature man, or you're a more playful man. What can we expect from the new CD to characterize it? Am I talking too much?
No, you're doing
Okay.
fine. You're doing fine.
No.
He's strange, isn't
Yeah, it's his first day with a new mouth, right? I guess if anything, it's probably more spiritual than anything I've done. But there's songs about relationships, you know. I mean, they're all people that I've known and things have gone on with me. And this song that we're about to do, Free, is about little guy, a 4-year-old boy that drowned in our neighborhood, and the song is something that one of those songs that just kind of came through me. It didn't only happen once before, and I wrote a song about the death of my dad, and it was, I feel like it was a message from him to his parents about that things are okay. And
Wow.
Wow.
So let's hear it.
It's called Free?
Free.
Great.
So this is the cage that I built. Why I built it, I don't know. It's bars made of anger and guilt. No lock, but somehow it just wouldn't let me go. Oh, hail the messenger of love. I got your message loud and clear. Now I'm ready to be healed, and you can't keep me away. I'm free when we are one. I am complete. I'm free and I'm undone. I will be healed in your eyes. I had to close a door in my life for another one to open, so I could go through. Though I had no guiding light and no sign, somehow it still led me to you. I learned a message here in love, and it's ringing loud and clear. Now I'm ready to reveal all the things that before I could never say. I'm free when we are one. I am complete. I'm free and I'm undone. Yeah, I will be healed in your eyes when we are one. Yeah, I am complete. And I'm undone. And I will be healed in your eyes.
Wow. Good job. Very nice. Very impressive. Very nice. Now, who is this man behind us?
Oh my God!
There's another guy singing.
Yeah, this is Derek Hillen, very amazing keyboard player in a
Thanks
band.
for joining us.
And vocalist.
And vocalist, awesome vocalist.
Hey, did I detect in a General Hospital Man a little promotional announcement for Guiding Light in that song? Isn't the word Guiding Light in there?
You're a sick pup.
That was tremendous. You know what?
There's, you're going to be in Smoky Joe's Cafe, right?
Yes, starting this Tuesday.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it's a great show.
It's a great group of people. I mean, they're really fabulous. And they're very, very talented, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Out of all of it, what are you enjoying the most? Getting back to the music?
Stage, both. I mean, I've been doing a lot of acting too now, TV stuff, and it's great just to be out
Suddenly
playing.
Susan.
What's that?
You've been on
Did a
that
couple of
much.
Southern Susan.
Brooke
TV
Shields
movie
pulled you
called
back into the hot lights of television.
Suddenly, Rick.
Yeah.
Hey, Rick, we usually have bump music on card to play us out to a break. We're going to come back and talk to you again. But I'm wondering, being that you're here and you brought your guitar, would you play us out?
Absolutely.
All right. Rick Springfield will be back here. We'll wrap things up, wrap up the week that was in Fox and Friends. I was not in that suit at all.
You jumped on top of me.
Yeah, I couldn't help it.
It made me cry.
Anything for the show.
I've had an amazing week. Steve's back on Monday, thanks to both of you, and what a great way to end it with.
And Barbara, your mom came in town.
Yeah, my mom's in town.
Didn't your boy do a good job? Yeah.
But she wants him to sleep a little later. She's worried about it. Now, Rick, are you a bit tired, son? Rick, before you wrap up with this song, I got to ask you, the big hit, Jesse's Girl, are you tired of playing it?
No, not at all. It's every time we do it live, it's a new, it's something new. You know, I mean, the reaction is
unbelievable.
Yeah.
But
it's wonderful.
You've got another song that you
Yeah, it's a song I wrote. Actually, my wife's name's Barbara, and this is a song I wrote about her called Ordinary Girl.
Do you mind just singing it to Barbara McCuddy instead?
No, let's keep it to your wife. We're going to keep that relationship.
Okay.
Right. She's sick of me.
I see her there in a plain print dress, and her fading youth. Something about her opens up my soul. Something about her speaks the truth. When the sky is falling, she makes the world go away, baby. And I tell the truth. Ah, there's a plainness and a sameness to a touch. Oh yeah, and it's beautiful. I love an ordinary girl. Oh, she's just an ordinary girl. I say I love you, I know it's just an ordinary sound. We make love in an ordinary house. Yeah, it's built on common ground. When the sky is falling, she makes the world go away, baby. And I tell the truth. There's a plainness and a sameness to a touch. Oh yeah, and it's beautiful. I love an ordinary girl. Oh, she's just an ordinary girl. Just an ordinary girl. Just an ordinary girl. Just an ordinary girl.
Thank you very much. That was terrific. Rick Springfield. CD is Karma. You can pick it up in the stores now. And, you know, you've got Jesse's Girl, but I am Johnny's Girl. John, what do you have for us at 9?
Edie, thanks very much. You know, the big story of the day is another hurricane. We all saw what